Hey guys.
Hey guys.
Today we want to continue the theme of, the power of change and, not listening to what other people think and, actually pursuing your dreams.
And living the lifestyle that you want to do, which is what I was talking about earlier for those of you that have watched my video from today.
Most people sort of give up after 5 minutes of something new or hesitate at the thought of changing something. Their internal belief stops them from doing what they want.
They're fearful.
Yeah, or they listen to the garbage that people tell them, like, oh, as if you think you're going to do that, or what? No, don't be ridiculous. And what, you're going to do that? No. But I mean, when you look at people like Michael Jordan, he was told he'd never make a basketballer. He didn't have what it takes. Yet he trained and he trained and he trained and he trained and he did whatever it took to get what he wanted. And look at him today.
Yep.
People like Michael Jordan, Thomas Edison. He had a dream. He had a vision. He knew what he wanted to achieve. And did you know he was actually afraid of the dark?
No, I did not know that.
Bit of
did
trivia,
you know that?
Bit of trivia for everybody. He was afraid of the dark, and he invented the light globe.
That's kind of funny.
Yet, I don't know how many times he did an experiment, and it just blew up in his face, literally. Like, you don't sort of have an idea like, oh, I'm gonna invent light globe. Yes, let's do that.
Hey, just a side note, look who's come to join us today. This is Tealy, and Daisy, and Buster is over here.
Love the animals.
Anyway.
And on another one, Colonel Sanders.
Yes.
KFC.
I was going to say,
Kentucky Fried Chicken.
I was going to say, does anyone know who that is? But you gave them the answer.
He had this magic ingredient that, he knew was going to be fantastic. And he went door knocking. And he went to takeaway place after takeaway place after restaurant after restaurant. And had the door slammed in his face. Like, no. But did he give up after the first 5? No. Did he give up after the first 50? No. Like, hundreds.
Yeah, so he probably went
like 200 and something, I think, of different places before somebody actually went, oh, yeah, we'll give it a go.
We'll try it.
And look how that turned out. I mean, there were so many examples of that. 50 Cent.
50 Cent.
Tell them about 50 Cent.
50 Cent. Let me get the book again. For those of you that
You just got to get the book. I don't know why.
Because it's an amazing book so far.
So it basically tells you, which I didn't know about 50 Cent. He had a dream. He wanted to be a musician. He wanted to be a singer. He came from the wrong side of town.
Very wrong.
Huge wrong side of town. Thought the only thing he could be was a hustler, because that's
what he knew. That's what he saw day to day. That's just they were the people around him.
Until one day, somebody discovered him, or heard him singing, or
Eminem actually discovered 50.
But before that?
Oh, before that, yes. Well, you have to read the book to find out the rest of it.
Oh, serious?
Yeah, I'm not going to tell them.
No
but it's
way.
a really good book. I'm not going to ruin it for those that are reading it.
Oh, well, let me tell you a bit about 50 Cent, because I haven't read it yet, but she's told me.
Yes, so don't ruin it for them.
No, but he had such a dream and such a passion, he wouldn't let anything stop him.
He did.
He got shot. How many times? 8?
Was it 7 or 9? It was one of those numbers.
Anyway, he got shot more than once.
Yeah.
As a result of what he did.
Mm-hmm.
And this was the eve of the launch of his first single or album.
I'm not too sure. One of those.
Anyway, one of those. And as a result...
This was before Eminem found
As a result, the recording company wiped their hands on him and went, whoa, we don't want to be a part of that.
It's too much drama.
So he lost his record deal.
Lost everything.
And it wasn't until years later that Eminem discovered him.
When he did whatever it took to get him there. He was on the streets giving away his songs, selling them, whatever he wanted to do, he did it.
Because he wanted to get there again.
He had a dream.
He had a name around the industry that don't get messed up with him, because he's bad news. He's related to gangs, and he's been shot. And
I mean, imagine being shot.
But he didn't let that stop him.
And look where he is today.
So, you know, what's the hardest thing that's stopping you from actually, you know, creating a change in your life? You're scared. People are telling you. I mean, the dude got shot, for God's sakes.
They get he got shot. But
Okay.
read the book to find out the rest of it. 'Cause it's a really interesting book.
But there are so many examples of it. I mean, Beethoven, wasn't he deaf?
I was going to say,
Tone
wasn't
deaf?
Beethoven a dog? Because it's a dog in a movie.
No, he was tone deaf or he was deaf. I forget which. Tone deaf, I think.
Beethoven is also a dog.
You know, there's so many people that have so many success stories. I mean, how about Donald Trump, for instance? You know, the dude lost everything.
You like how she says
He lost everything. But did he sit back going, oh, I've got nothing?
Does he
No.
have nothing today?
No, he went, how am I going to get this shit back? And what did he do? He did it like tenfold. And he's not the only one that's done it. You know, people that are determined to do whatever it takes to get what they want succeed. And those
They
that
reach
just
their goals.
and those ones that just sit around and, you know, wait for the big ball to drop, like lotto or the lottery or whatever. It's just not reality, kids. You know, reality begins with you. So, you know, stop thinking, oh, you know, it's not my fault and, you know, the product wasn't any good or they didn't understand me or nobody listened to what I say. And
You can live the life that you really want to.
if
just have to make
you
the
want
decision.
it bad enough. Yeah, and just do whatever it takes. And we're not saying do whatever it takes, you know, till you get sick of it. Or do whatever it takes for a couple of weeks. Do whatever it takes until you get there. It could take weeks. It could take months. It could take years. But seriously, isn't, you know, focusing on one thing to attain what you want worth it for 12 or 18 months?
Isn't focusing on you and what you want more important to you than what your boss wants?
Yeah, I don't know about you, but I'm the most important person in my life. Don't get me wrong, my kids are awesome and I love them to death. But if I don't do what's right for me, I'm not going to be there for my kids to help my kids. And they get that. The same as they are the most important people in their own personal lives. Because, you know, they need to be okay within themselves and do whatever it is that makes them happy. And they're just fortunate enough that they have a mum that gets it. You know, I'm not there hassling them and saying, oh, you know, you should finish your education, you should have got a job, and you should go to uni, and you should do this, and you should do that.
There are some people in our lives that still do that to some of us.
It's
No name?
It's a crock of shit. Actually, that's a really good video we could do next.
Maybe.
Anyway,
That's it.
at the end of the day, guys, just, you know, if you are that passionate about what you want to do, you will find a way to do it. You will achieve it.
You will.
You know, you might not do it within a couple of days or a couple of weeks, but it will happen if you want it that bad enough. You just think about it and focus on it and don't let anything distract you.
Exactly, and go and watch my video from earlier today at the beach.
Yeah, go do it.
It's a really good video. You may not be able to hear me so well though, because the waves were so loud.
Yeah, I wasn't there, so enough of that. Anyway.
Hello, awesome life.
Awesome life.
Get to do whatever I want to do with whoever I want to do it with.
Julie, while you were out at the beach, I was watching The Omen with Carly.
That's
The
another
original,
story.
not a remake.
That's another story, I think, for another time, another day.
It's because you don't like it.
I was at the beach.
Anyway, guys.
In winter.
Have a sensational day, and we'll catch you on the next video.
Bye.
Ciao.